Are you tired of grinding your own badges? Well, look no further. Hit up Elite Badge Grinding for the fastest and most legit 2K services in the community. Their links will be in the description down below. Make sure you let them know Orlando in Chicago sent you. It's another day, another video, man, and today I've got you guys with the top 3 best center builds in NBA 2K21 next gen. You know, there's a lot of builds you guys can make this year. Like, it's so customizable, and I know a lot of you guys have been looking for the best center builds, and yo, I've made some really bad builds. Like the one I'm loading in with to the park right now is not the best build, and it's actually not even loading me into the park. But before we get into these builds, guys, this video is sponsored by Thrustmaster. If you guys don't know who Thrustmaster is, they make a bunch of gaming accessories, and they came out with the first competitive Xbox controller. Like, it's a comp controller. It's like a Scuff Xbox Elite. I think it's just way better quality. I've had an Xbox Elite controller. I have a Scuff, and I feel like this controller just feels better. I'm not saying that just because they sponsor me. I actually, like, if you guys hold it, it's like made out of really good quality. It's not like cheap. It just feels really good. It's super customizable. You guys can, like, you know, move the joysticks with the D-pad. You can put, you know, the D-pad on the right hand side if you like, or you can just move things around, which is really cool. It has everything a Scuff would have, you know, with the triggers, the stop triggers, and the button remapping. It's just a really cool controller, and I've been enjoying using it like this whole week so far since the Xbox has released. So if you guys are interested, check it out in the description down below. Okay, it's called the Thrustmaster eSwap X Pro controller. It's really cool. All right, guys, the first build on the list is gonna be a power forward. All right, it's gonna be a power forward. I know it says top centers, but we all know, man, a lot of people prefer power forwards over centers. They're still big men, so don't complain in the comments about that, all right? Because you just get more badges with some of these big men built as a power forward versus a center. So we're gonna make this guy 6'9", and he's gonna be 227 pounds. All right, this is gonna be one of our shooting big men. We make him 6'9" because if you make him 6'10" or taller, you do not unlock every single jump shot in the game. You get stuck with only big man jump shots, and nobody likes to use those. All right, the wingspan, we're gonna do 7'1", so we get an 85 3-pointer. I like my guys burly, but that's personal preference. And this is what it's gonna look like. You're gonna get 10 finishing badges, 17 shooting, 7 playmaking, and 18 defensive rebounding badges. All right, look at this, man. You're gonna get the 70 layup package. That means you're gonna be able to get the long athlete, the best layup package in the game. You're gonna have a 90 driving dunk, meaning you get contact dunks because you need a 90 driving dunk to get those contact dunks. You get a 95 standing dunk. I know I kind of overdid it there. You guys can probably drop it down to 90, but I just did 95. I just did 95 because that's just how the build worked out. If you remove some attributes below 93, you lose a badge, and when you get it to 93 and you try adding in the last 2 attributes, the only thing you can add it to is like strength or something. You can't really do much. You can't add interior defense or anything, so we just left it at, you know, standing dunk. And then our shooting, 87 mid-range, 85 3-point shot. Our passing accuracy and ball handle and speed with ball is really good for a stretch big that's 6'9". And then on top of that, we have an 85 interior defense, which I think is solid. Our defense is solid. Like, our defense all around is solid. We have that 93 block. And then we have offensive and defensive rebounding. We have a 92 defensive rebounding, which is really good as well. Our speed's really high. Our vertical's a 70. Our strength is kind of lacking, but I feel like strength may not be that important like it hasn't been the past, you know, however many years. And of course, our stamina is a 94. This build's OP, guys. Once you make it, you get a choice of whatever takeovers. I'll probably go with easy blow-bys and limitless range, and you guys can pick whatever you want for those. After you get that done, bada bing, bada boom, it will tell you you have built the two-way 3-level scorer. And telling you guys, this build looks so OP. I might make it my main top rep grinding build. It's looking like the build I want to use. This build looks insane, and that's why it's on the list. All right, the next build on the list is a build for people who just want to dominate the paint. They don't care about shooting. They don't care about dribbling. I mean, this is like the old head build. You know what I'm saying? Some old heads just want to have fun in the paint. And or even some kids, you know, some of y'all who are watching, you guys don't care for shooting. You just want to dominate the paint. So you're going to make a center build right here, a center, all right? I ended up making this guy 6'10". I wanted to go taller, but it was just hard to get driving dunk contact dunks, you know? Like if you want those driving contact dunks, you need to go 6'10". And I mean, you can go taller, but you're going to lose a lot of strength because the only way to get driving dunk is to lose, you know, the weight, and that destroys your strength. So to have 95 strength and a driving contact dunk, the tallest you can go is 6'10". All right. And then we go max wingspan. That's another thing. I wanted max wingspan. All right. So that's 7'8". And then we're going to go burly. And this guy's just going to be a complete paint beast. Like he's going to be insane in the paint. All right. And this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have 22 finishing badges. You're going to have no shooting at all, 6 playmaking badges, and 30 defensive rebounding badges. This build's crazy, guys. If you this is like a park inside build. If you do want to use this for pro-am, you are gonna have to put the free throw up, and you're gonna have to deduct something for free throw. But I'm making straight park builds here, so this is for a park build. In case of you old heads want to use this for pro-am, you guys are just gonna have to play around with it and get your free throw. But I'm playing park, so I don't care about my free throw like some of y'all. And yeah, this is the way I would make this. All right, I put my pass up because I don't want to throw things out of bounds. I put my ball handle up so I don't get ripped in the paint, and I put my speed with ball up so I can run with the ball and do some power dunks. All right, that's why I put those up, and we get 6 playmaking badges for that, so that's cool. This build is dominant on the defensive end, the rebounding end. It's pretty quick for its size, and it's just dominant in the paint. That's what we got, man. The post control's up. It can do, you know, all the cheesy post moves, hopefully with the correct badges on. But yeah, this build is an absolute paint beast. All right, once you get it done, you're gonna want to pick out, you know, some of these badges. I'm not sure what you would want to, you know, use, but you guys can pick your own badges here, or your takeovers. Pick whichever 2 you like, and once that is said and done, it has said you have created a paint beast. I feel like this is the ultimate paint beast, but I know you can make it so many different ways because you get so many attributes once you don't equip anything into shooting. And yo, I mean, this paint beast is crazy, and that's why it's on the list. Now, the last build on the list. All right, it's gonna be another center build. I feel like this build might be the comp build. All right, the comp build. But once you create this dude, you're gonna want to make this guy 6'9". Comp builds have to be 6'9" and not any taller, because you need to get all the jump shots. You make them any taller, and you're gonna only be able to equip big man jump shots. I went over that already. All right, that's why he's 6'9". We wish we could make him taller, but we don't like those big man jump shots, you know. We're gonna drop this guy down to 220 pounds, and we're gonna make his wingspan maxed out at 7'7". All right, you could make it lower. That's gonna be personal preference, but I mean, the wingspan's gonna mean a lot. And from what I've seen so far, it looks like shooting's a little bit easy with the correct badges, you know. So, and if you're playing comp, you're only gonna be shooting spot up shots, so you should be able to hit your shots. All right, and this is what the build's gonna look like. You're gonna get 9 finishing, 12 shooting, 6 playmaking, 27 defensive rebounding badges. All right, this build's crazy, guys. You get contact dunks, you get the best layup package, you get a standing dunk, a really high one. You can shoot. All right, you have protection from the ball and passing. It's balanced. You know, you can pass a little bit, you can hold on to the ball, no one's gonna like rip you easily. You have some speed with the ball. You have really good defense. Even for the pick and roll, you have a 74, perimeter defense. Your block is a 94, so you can get that Hall of Fame intimidator. Your rebounding is amazing, 95, 95. You're going to need that as a comp player. You need to get second chances. I know a lot of people keep lowering their offensive rebound, but you're going to need those second chances, all right? And then your speed, you're still really quick. Acceleration's good. Strength is, it's all right. It could be better. And then your vertical super high for those rebounds and defensive stops, and your stamina is maxed out, man. I'm loving this build, okay? I'm really liking it. You click continue with that. You pick whatever takeovers y'all want, all right? It's personal preference. And when it's all said and done, it has told you you have created a paint beast. It's completely different from the other paint beasts, but yo guys, these builds insane. This build I really might consider making, and that's why it's on my list. But you guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. I will have some more build videos coming out for you in these coming weeks, man. Make sure you check the description down below for this amazing controller as well. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'm the Yo, and I'll catch you on the next